Yes, people. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Lion TV. Welcome to Brighton and Hove Albion versus Chelsea match preview for tomorrow's English football game at the American Express Stadium in Brighton. Brighton, 1 point behind us. They beat us tomorrow and they're above us. The collapse have actually, officially really begun because now the teams behind us, they win a game, they're above us. We are 3 points off 13th. Brighton of Albion, their best player is Jan Paul van Hek in defense. They have a good defense. Brighton. Kaoru Metuma, who played for Japan against England, will play against Chelsea tomorrow. I think. Oh, that's why he scored the winner for Japan against England as they beat us 1-0 in the international break. So Kaoru Metuma will start tomorrow for Brighton. Yakuba Mente, Hinchelwood, and Danny Welbeck. Danny Welbeck is 35 years old and still playing for Brighton. And I found this astonishing last time we played them. You know, when last time we played them, guess what was the score? Yeah, obviously they beat us. Uh, you know what that was? That was the game I was in Ohio. We played Brighton. Played Brighton at the bridge. Now we're playing Brighton away. We lost in Ohio and we are losing in Toronto against Brighton. We've taken everything. Look at this. Listen to this stat, okay? We've taken Brighton sporting directors, their managers, and all their players, and yet they still beat us in Ohio and in Toronto. Outstanding. I'm gonna tell you just in the starting lineup who's former Brighton. Not a lot of players anymore are who used to play for Brighton play for us now. But I will say. Goalkeeper Robert Sanchez used to play for Brighton. Yeah, everyone say he's our number one goalkeeper, but he's awful. We used to have Petr Cech, now we have Robert Sanchez. Defense, Travis Chalobah alongside Tosin. Fofana has had the problem with the manager. Liam Rossinier, our manager, has problems with everyone. Now he has got the problem with Fofana, so Tosin starts tomorrow. Right back, Malo Gusto. Reece James still injured. Left back, Marco Correa, former Brighton. Marco Correa, former Brighton, 2 now. In midfield, Moise Caicedo, former Brighton. Yeah, he's a brilliant player. He signed a new contract. I have no idea why he'd do that, but fair play. Alongside Enzo Fernandez. The front four, Pedro Neto on the right, Alejandro Garnacho on the left, Cole Palmer as the 10, and Liam Delap as the striker. Brighton's injuries, James Milner, the player who's played the most games ever in the Premier League history. James Milner, who is now 40 years old, is injured, of course. Diego Gomez, who I was watching a podcast talking about Chelsea against Brighton, and he was. I always like these podcasts because before they talk about the team, and then we listen to it. So he was saying like Diego Gomez might be injured for the World Cup for Paraguay. He's Paraguay's best player, Diego Gomez. But apparently he has a chance to be back for Brighton. We'll see when the World Cup starts what happens with him. And Adam Webster is injured for Brighton. For Chelsea, we have a few injuries tomorrow. Mikhail Mudryk is still suspended. Estevao is injured by a hamstring. He went off against Manchester United in the early stages. Jamie Gittins still injured with a hamstring. Levi Colwell still injured with the crooked ligament. I'm surprised in the press conference they didn't ask Rusinier how did the under 21 game go for Levi Colwell, because I'm saying he's our best defender. If he can play now for the under 21s, that means he's getting back to fitness, and that's great. He's been injured for 6 months. He's been injured since June since we won the Club World Cup. He's been injured. Enzo Fernandez, physical discomfort. You know, actually, when he got injured, Levi Colwell, after the Club World Cup when he played against Milan in friendly game. Philip Jorgensen, doubtful groin. Joe Pedro, former Brighton. Even in the injuries, there's former Brightons, by the way. Former Brighton, Joao Pedro. He's a doubt through a thigh, and Captain Reece James doubt through a hamstring problem. My score prediction: I'm going for a 2-1 Chelsea win. Just to be positive, it's never going to happen, but you can just be positive, you know. Goals from Cole Palmer, never going to happen. He will never score for Chelsea again. And I think the other goal for Chelsea will be scored by Pedro Neto. Never going to happen. For Brighton, Kaoru Mitoma is ready to score against us again.